Hello everyone, welcome back to Tartan Samurai Gaming, and today we are playing the third installment in the Mortal Kombat series. Funnily enough, it's called Mortal Kombat 3. Now, this is the original version of the game. There was Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, which had more characters, and then there was Mortal Kombat Trilogy, which had even more characters, but they were all basically the same game. But we're going with the arcade original here today. So, as you can see, this is the intro screens here. I'll just let these play out just to give you an idea of the what the game looks like before we get into it. Okay, so let's get started. Now, I'm going to start off by going with, let's go with Sub-Zero. And we'll go with the Master Tower. So our first fight is against Shang Tsung. He's not a boss anymore, he's just a regular character in this game. But still a tough fight. Especially with those damn fireballs. Benefit to playing the arcade version, of course, is there's no stopping between Shang Tsung's morphs. In the console with the PlayStation version, every time Shang Tsung morphed, the game would have to pause and to load whatever character you were going to transform into. So, in later revisions like Mortal Kombat Trilogy, they actually gave you the option of disabling Shang Tsung's morphs for that reason. And I've just got an absolute kick in there while I was talking to you. Let's try a different character. Let's go with Liu Kang. We'll probably go through all the different characters as we work our way through the game because, much like Mortal Kombat 2, this is quite a difficult game. I don't think the AI is quite on the same levels of unfair as Mortal Kombat 2, but it's up there. Okay, Liu Kang wins. And we win. And I can't remember Liu Kang's fatalities, sorry. Oh, I whiffed my combo there. That was a better finish to the round though. Oh, that's gonna hurt. That was the combo I was trying to do a minute ago. That's the problem with that kick, and also the bicycle kick is if you block it, if it gets blocked rather, you're wide open for an uppercut. Okay, Liu Kang has done me there. Right, let's try Kung Lao. Kung Lao was my favourite character when I first played Mortal Kombat 3. There we go. Ah, he just got me at the end there. Okay, 1-1. This is going to be a close one. We got him. Fatality time. I love how the severed hands are still standing next to the hips. Yeah, we definitely moved into comedic territory with some of the fatalities by this point. And I think that's better, to be quite honest. I don't need a 10-second butchery tutorial like you get in the games these days. Fatalities are supposed to be comedic, I think. You know, it's not. It shouldn't be about serious violence. It should be funny to some extent. Now, Cabal at the time was like one of the most favored characters amongst like high-level players of the game because apparently he had like the best move set, and he was to the point where he was almost broken. It was just like he was so fast and had such a wide array of moves that he was very difficult to counter. So I'm going to try Sector now. Hmm. So it seems that same trick that worked in the Mega Drive works on the arcade version as well. Ah, but if Cabal does his fireball, he's invulnerable to it. Okay. He seems to have learned now, though. Yeah, got me that round. So the sector trick works to a degree, but not not as consistently as it did on the Mega Drive version. In the Mega Drive version, you could basically use that trick all the way up to Motaro. Um, Alright, it's back again. But no, he's got me that time. Aha! Very satisfying when you're fighting Cabal and you manage to block that speed dash and then knock him out. There we go. So basically, whenever Cyrax throws the net, you just use the teleport punch as an instant counter. Unless you're in mid-air at the time, obviously. Oh dear. One more hit should do it. There we go. Uh-oh. Yeah, that was always going to happen eventually. You can see though that this is definitely they've rebalanced it from Mortal Kombat 2. It does feel a lot less unfair. Like if the computer wins a round against you, it's genuinely because they've outflanked you. It's not just cheating and repetitive AI like it was in Mortal Kombat 2 a lot of the time. So it's definitely something they improved from 2 to 3. Even though I'd still prefer 2 as a game overall. I think just the atmosphere of it's better. But right, let's go with Nightwolf. There's another trick that sometimes works that you can do with Nightwolf. Say like so. Doesn't always work, but if you can catch them in that sort of sequence, you can just keep doing that same axe uppercut. The difficult part is getting her to walk into it the first time. There we go. Now on to Kano. Kano is a vastly improved character on his Mortal Kombat 1 self. He's a much easier to use in this game and much more dangerous, as you can see. Nope, not working that time. Okay, who should we try next? Let's go with Striker. The lawman to bring in the criminal. That makes sense. Oh dear. Don't really seem to have much of an answer to Kano at the moment. No, he's just blocking everything. Uh-oh. Into the pit we go. How's that for police brutality, Striker? Oh dear. Oh. Right, who should we try next? Let's try Cyrax. Kano seems to win all the aerial 50-50s at the moment. Guess my timing's just off a little bit, maybe. Oh dear, I'm getting battered here. No, no, it's never at the races there. Oh no. Oh, he's ripped out my skeleton. Charming. Right, let's try Jax. We know he doesn't like Kano, so... Because the graveyard stage was one of the parts that was famously cut from the Mega Drive version of the game, which was the first version of the game I played, but it made it into the PlayStation version. And it was this stage that actually confirmed that Johnny Cage wasn't in the game because he was supposedly dead, because you see a Cage gravestone in the background there. And of course, all these names at the front, you know, Baron, Goski, Tobias, Boone, they're all the programmers of the game, put themselves in there as a joke, and they all died on April Fool's Day if you look at the stones. Oh dear, if I'd landed that, I might have had a chance. There we go. gotcha grab is still there, but I can't land it, unfortunately. I mean, I lost the round, but it felt competitive. I can't remember any of Jax's special moves, unfortunately. He's not a character that I played as that much. There we go. I can remember the Earthquake Punch. Dear, I'm getting wasted in this round, unfortunately. Ah, no, Kung Lao's got me there. I'm probably going in the pit. No, then again, maybe not. Okay. Let's go with Cabal. We haven't tried Cabal yet. I think I can remember most of his moves. He does have an aerial fireball as well, which is quite useful. There we go. Yeah, Cabal isn't one of those characters I used a lot, but I can see why a lot of people did. He does have a great set of tools to use in a fight. Ah, whiffed the uppercut there. That would have won me the fight. Okay, we got him. Sector tried to use my own trick against me there. And it worked for him to a large extent. Okay, we got him. 1-1. Sector seems to be in all-out destroyer mode here, though. Yeah, that felt a little bit unfair. Oh well. Okay, let's go with... Oh, we haven't tried Sonya yet. Let's try Sonya. Of course, played by a different actress in this game from the first game. There was a bit of a legal issue, I believe, with Elizabeth Malecki, the original actress, wasn't happy at the lack of residuals for the fact that Mortal Kombat had home editions as well as an arcade edition. So her and a couple of the other actors tried to take out legal action about that, but it didn't work. And in the end, all that happened was that she was replaced for the next time Sonya was in the game as a character. She was played by Kerry Hoskins instead. Ah, Can't really remember many of Sonya's moves, unfortunately. Right, let's try Kano. I was saying before that Kano's quite good, so let's see if that's the case when you play as him as well. That knife's a pretty decent projectile. Fast start up and tends to land. Can be ducked under though, which is a limitation of it. Now that doesn't feel very fair. You know, I'm going to try Kano again. I don't think I got a fair go there. Kano has a similar move to Nightwolf, but the problem with Kano's is that it just staggers the opponent and doesn't knock them down, so it's not as effective as a move you could use again and again. Ah, just missed that kick there. Nearly had him. Sector doesn't seem to have an answer to these knives at the moment. There we go. 1-1. Okay. Yep, same again. Keep jumping into them, Sector. There's a good lad. Thank you. Kano wins. Sub-Zero now. Oof. Yeah, Sub-Zero was in top form that time. Okay, who have we not played yet? Sindel. We haven't tried Sindel yet. I'm trying to remember Sindel's moves. Right, well there's the basic fireball. I can remember that now. Okay. Oof. Sub-Zero battered me there. Right, okay. The only one we haven't tried yet is Shiva. Of course, Shiva's Stomp, much like Kintaro's in MK2, is very effective as a counter move, but you have to use it sparingly. Oh no. And that's gonna hurt. There's something about Shiva's screams that sounds particularly horrific. Right, I think we've tried everybody now, haven't we? So let's go back to Sector. It is Sector's mission to hunt down Sub-Zero after all. There we go. That was more like it. Homing missile time. Ah, almost got that away there. There we go, we got him. Well done, Sector. We've only got one more fight before Motaro now. As Shiva's going to use that stomp, and it is, I think, pretty much unblockable, so we need to be very careful. Alright, let's go for Sub-Zero. There we go. Okay. There we go. Ah, I couldn't quite get the inputs right for the fatality there. Now, Motaro. Now, the thing with Motaro is that projectiles don't work on him, and he has a really annoying habit of teleporting just out of uppercut range. So, yeah, as you can see, he's kind of mollicating me here at the moment. Sweep has a very long range as well. He's just a really nasty boss to fight generally. Yeah. Okay, let's try... You know what, let's try Cabal here, because him being that little bit faster might help. Yeah, see there, he teleports just outside of hit range, and then he can grab you, but you can't do anything to him. It's quite frustrating. Hey, we actually connected there. Right, I think I might have found some semblance of a strategy here. Right, more of that again, please. Ah, moved too early there. Yes, we got him. Okay, on to Shao Kahn. Now, this is where you might hear me getting a bit sweary and angry. Every time he does that high knee, you have to be ready to uppercut him. Counter. We got him. 1-1. Ah, not quite. Okay. Right, well, let's go with Liu Kang, because there's a set strategy you can use with Liu Kang. Low fireball to bait Shao Kahn into doing that, and then if you're fast enough, you can counter with an uppercut, but I was a little bit too slow there, unfortunately. Oh dear. Right, let's try Sub-Zero. Seem to be getting somewhere here. Sub-Zero wins. Alright. Right. Could be onto something here. And again, maybe not. Sub-Zero had hope there. So let's try again. Whiffed the uppercut there, that's not good. Kind of lost it there. Right, let's try Cyrax. Cyrex's net is quite effective, but you need to pull it off very quickly, because if Khan has time to get his fireball off, then you've got no chance. One more hit. Yes! Cyrex wins, okay. There we go. Shao Kahn is defeated. So Cyrax wins. Shao Kahn is no more, at least not for another couple of sequels anyway. So Cyrax was captured by Sub-Zero and reprogrammed with new orders. Destroy Shao Kahn. With Kahn unable to detect the assassin's soulless presence, Cyrax delivers a successful sneak attack. All good. But after eliminating Kahn and saving Earth, Cyrax awaits new orders from his Linkway headquarters. The orders never come, and Cyrax malfunctions. He ends up stranded in the middle of a desert, blindly heading towards his base. Oh dear. It's alright, he gets a redemption arc in future games. Oh. Mortal Kombat Fall of 95. So I think that is a prelude to Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, which was coming out later that year. So the cast of characters here. You'll notice that there's a few new actors here who were not in Mortal Kombat 2, such as John Turk, who took over most of Daniel Pacina's roles, and Laia Montalongo, who came in for Catalina Zamiar, who had played Kitana and Melina. And so we've got the Mortal Kombat creative team here. Some faces to go with those gravestones in the graveyard sequence. But yeah, these guys were the core team who would kind of run things from Mortal Kombat 3 through to probably around about Deadly Alliance was I think about the time when that was just after John Tobias left actually. He left during production of Mortal Kombat Special Forces, which we will be playing on the channel at some point despite the fact it's an awful game. I'd said we'd do all the Mortal Kombat games and it includes that one. So, yeah. So that was Mortal Kombat 3. And we will do Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 in the future and Mortal Kombat Trilogy at some point as well. Now here is the Ultimate Combat code, which you could enter for your chance to unlock something, but I don't remember what they are, so I was just hitting random buttons there. So, in the meantime, please, Mortal Kombat the movie. Make sure you watch that at some point when you've finished watching my videos, of course. That is a great film. Still to this day the best video game adaptation of in movie form, and I will not be told otherwise. So, till next time, please check out Tartan Samurai Gaming's other retro gaming playthrough videos, and new content uploaded every single day, so please like, share, subscribe, all the usual nonsense, and I will see you next time.